Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Ark Survival Ascended. In this video we're going to be learning how to tame a Giga. So the old traps I was having no luck with. I found some of these that look something like this on our server. I don't know who actually designed it, but I didn't design it myself. But what I've got here is some foundations, metal with walls, and triangle ceiling pieces so that when the Giga steps in there he can't get out. What I'm also going to do here is I'm going to put up these stone walls on the outside, just kind of blocking off the gaps here. Now, Gigas, of course, can damage stone, so these are not going to be our primary method of containing him. If it was just these stone walls, he would break out of it very easily. These are just a little bit of added extra things for him to become distracted by so he's not able to get out of here. I fully expect to lose these, so if you use the stone walls as well, be prepared that the Giga can absolutely destroy them, and he probably will. But this is what I'm going to try. This is my first attempt using something like this. So there we go. Alright, so the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find your Giga. I found one here that was like a level, I believe it was like a 145 or something like that, so pretty close to server max, which is a really good thing. As long as you're landed on the ground, he's going to stay aggro on you. He'll get aggro on you when you're flying a little bit too. But if you fly for too long, he's going to get distracted and go away. So periodically what you need to do to keep his aggression on you is to land. When he sees that you have landed, he's going to charge at you. And once you see him getting close to where your trap is, you may have to land more frequently to keep him aggro on you. So it's worth having an animal that's got quite a bit of health or can regenerate health quickly. Alright, so he stepped in the trap. Like I said, this is my first time trying this one, so I don't know how well it's going to work. We're going to see. He's stuck on the bear trap right now, so I don't know that he's actually going to stay in there. And okay, he's not. He's got out. So I'm going to let him wander off a little bit while I edit the trap a little bit. I think there's a gap on this side that's too big. It should be a little closer together. So let's see if we can fix that. I have some spare metal walls. I'm going to just toss up here where he walked out at. Boom. 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 Alright, hopefully that should keep him nice and distracted when he gets in here again. So let's try this one again. Alright, I've landed. He has seen me. I think he's actually stuck on something right now, so we'll give him a second to get unstuck. We may have to prompt him to come over here. There he goes. Now he's free. Alright. Remember, if you fly for too long, he's not going to care what you're doing, so you got to land periodically so he thinks he has a chance at getting you. There he goes. See? He saw that I landed. He's ready to come get me. He's stuck on some rocks, but he's definitely still looking back over his shoulder, so he's still aggro on me. Once he gets over that, good. Here he comes. Alright, so I'm probably going to take some damage from this, but it is what it is. As long as he doesn't kill my bird, I'll be fine. So I think I stayed airborne a little too long. Oh, no, here he comes. And he's now in there. Let's see if he stays in there this time with the modification to the trap. Alright, he's trying to go out the way he did before. He can't. I don't want to dismount and get ahead of myself, so I'm going to give him a few seconds to actually try a couple of different routes for escape. If he still cannot get out of there, it looks like he's pretty stuck on that wall. I'm going to go up to where I want to snipe from with my tranquilizers, which is just this rock right up here. It was a pretty perfect spot for this. He's still stuck. He's still trying to get out the way he came in. So I think that modification there worked really well. So if I build this trap again, what I'm going to do is between all those gaps, I'm going to just put metal walls like I did there so that he can't walk out either way. I think that's going to be my new Giga method, because the old way where I was putting down gateways and putting a bear trap in the middle of them just wasn't working. I died several times attempting that, and it was hopeless. So this is what I'm going to be doing for Giga traps from now on. I'm pretty confident that he's not going anywhere, so I think I'm about to jump off and go ahead and start the tranquilization process. Now, I got pretty lucky and found in one of the Christmas drops a maximum durability, highest damage crossbow here. So this actually doesn't take as many tranquilizers as it would with just a regular crossbow. So please prepare for what you've got. The Dodo Dex is a good resource for that. It's of course going to take a lot of tranquilizers because it's a Giga. They're the hardest thing to tame as far as resources needed for them. At least on the island. There's other animals that are harder to tame, especially once you learn the trapping method, but as far as the resources, they tend to take a lot, so high risk, high reward. So I'm just gonna do the usual, tranquilize him, keep shooting over and over and over again until he finally decides to go down. Like I said before, it's gonna take quite a bit of work to get him there. Another thing when you're trying to tranquilize these guys, you want to keep an eye out for predators around you. If they attack him while he's unconscious, it's going to ruin your taming efficiency, which you don't want. So what I did prior to getting too far into this was kill everything in the radius around where the Giga was that I was trying to tame. So just a heads up, you may want to do the same so you don't lose taming efficiency on them. Also for this one, because I'm still working on getting my kibble farm up and running, I'm pretty much going to use Prime, so there's a pretty twisted way to get that in this new version of Ark. You got to kill the baby dinosaurs around the map, or tame some baby dinosaurs and bring them with you to be his prime meat, because it expires really quickly. So there you guys go. The Giga is unconscious. We're going to go ahead and dismount. Now keep in mind that these Gigas, they use up the torpidity really quickly. And if you don't have enough narcotics with you, you're going to end up having him wake back up, which is a nightmare. So make sure you have his inventory stuffed with narcotics that you can readily use. So I'm going to turn these guys into prime meat right quick. Quick and painless. And one more. Turn him in prime meat. Alright. See if my Argent still has some. It does. Now, I edited out the majority of the taming process because the whole point of this channel is to show you how to get it done as quickly as possible without giving you a bunch of extra filler. So what I did was I put a bunch of narcotics in him. I put all the prime meat in there that the Dodo Deck said he was going to need on the server rating that I have. I put some regular meat in there as well, just in case he eats through all the prime meat. That way he doesn't start reversing the process, which will happen if they run out of food. So yeah, he's about done. I cut out the whole in-between part where you're just waiting around there. He's about to come to. I'm going ahead and pulling up my trap so that I don't have it cluttering the server. Yeah, thank you guys for the watch. If it helped you out at all, if you end up finding yourself a Giga to tame with this method, please consider giving me a like or a comment so that others can find the video as well. Thank you so much, and have a happy holiday.